Okay, there we go. 19 degrees.
Yep.
Wow.
It's fine.
So do you have school tomorrow?
Yes, girl. I live in Colorado.
I was still having conversation with somebody this weekend about that. They were like, oh yeah, like Teresa, she's from New York, and she was like, wait, so y'all cancel school if it's cold? I was like, not
Hello, did you hear
cold.
me?
It's got an ice.
Hey! We can hear you.
Can you hear us? Hello.
Oh, there. Yay.
Kara,
Yeah.
she just asked me if we would cancel school because it's 19 degrees.
No. They would hear. Well, if it was snowing.
Dang it.
Yeah, if it was here, they would be like, okay, Christy just texted me. She's going to be on in just a minute. There's Rachel. Okay, so we got Rachel, Jenny, Kara. Who else do I need? Gina. I think Roxanne's going to be on late. Lindsay and Aaron can't make it, so I think we're just waiting on Gina and Christy. Okay, is that right?
Everyone smile.
How you doing, Kara? Are you tired?
Yeah.
We partied like rock stars. What are you talking
Yeah. I've been so tired.
about? I
God.
think I got like maybe 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Each night. Yeah. We just kept on going.
That was it. Hey, how was Sunday? When did you leave?
It was good. I stayed till the end.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought about skipping out when Brent and John were doing their spouse thing,
Yeah.
but then I figured I might be able to help one of my coaches, so I should stay.
Cool.
So,
How
yeah.
did Brent do? I'm sad I missed him.
Oh, he did good. Yeah, that was actually funny. That was good, and yeah, it was just kind of like a panel. You know, Christine asked questions, and both John and
Yeah.
Brent, yeah, they just answered questions. So yeah, it was really good.
Cool. Good.
And then Natalie Jill was awesome. And I ended up getting this Pinterest Academy because I had been listening to that podcast with Celine.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I really like the idea of the Pinterest thing because you drive all the traffic to the sites that you want them to go to, whether it be your Facebook like page or your personal page or your blog or whatever. So
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love Pinterest. Yeah.
yeah, she had some really great tips. So
Yeah. And
I'll
so
go through that training and
it's like the one untapped social network for a lot of coaches. That's where Melanie Mitro like lives. Is Pinterest. So that's good.
yeah.
And Shalene talked again, right?
Yes. He talked about how to utilize everything you learned for the weekend, like not to be overwhelmed and just to
That's good.
set aside. She had like a 2-day plan and a 7-day plan.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So we're like on a major time limit. And we have people in all different time zones. Rachel, it's like 10 o'clock where you are, so we need to get the ball rolling. Okay, so I definitely have some stuff, some announcements and everything to share, but I don't want to start talking. I want to hear from y'all. So I want to know, like, what are, like, kind of an overview, like, looking back on 2014 and, you know, the top 3 things that you're most proud of for your business. So chime in whenever you want to. I'm texting Roxanne right now. I'm totally listening.
I'll go first. I would say definitely moving my business forward, hitting some goals that I've set as far as like with Success Club. getting more consistent with it, having 3 coaches working the business and 1 super awesome rock star coach. Just adding more to my brand and just being more present every day. These are my biggest.
Cool. Very good. Yeah. Talk about a huge year for you. Seriously. Okay. Jenny, Rachel, what do you have?
I go next. Well, I started coaching this year, so that's pretty big. I think it was in January. I became enrolled, and I mean, I guess it's more about me than my business, but I've just increased in confidence, and it just put myself out there way more than I thought that I would ever do.
That's awesome. That's huge. That was some big takeaways that we had from Shalene this weekend. So that's cool you said that. Cool. Okay, Jenny, go for it, girl.
Well, I started coaching. I hit Success Club 10 every month as a coach so far. That's God. I have 4 working coaches under me right now, 1 who has another potential coach. So I'm seeing things moving really quickly, and I'm going with it. And that's what I'm most proud of. I'm just really excited to be home and to be able to really work the business. So,
yeah. Totally. Good. Very good. Okay, that's awesome. Christy's she's going to be joining us. I think Roxanne is going to be too late. I don't know where Gina
I'm
is.
here, actually, Megan. I don't know why my picture's not showing up, but I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hi. Sorry, I don't.
Gallery view.
What?
Hit the gallery view up in the right-hand corner. Oh, I don't see her picture.
I don't have a button in the right-hand corner. It just says record.
It's okay. You're fine. We can hear you.
She's here too.
So,
can you guys hear me?
I hear you.
Gina, are you there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just I just have a little square with a outline person on my phone.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can see you're on here. Okay, cool. Yay. Okay, so Christy, you go first. Tell me the 3 things that you're most proud of about your business this year.
Well, obviously I hit diamond this year, so that was huge. So I've been working on that forever, it felt like. So that's been really good. So far I've hit Success Club every month, which will be the first year that I've done that, if I can do that November and December as well. And then I think just the fact that my team is growing a little bit with actually people working the business and people who
You muted.
Uh-oh. Okay, now can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so what did you
People
hear?
working the business.
Right, so people are just more people on my team working the business.
Awesome. Yeah, big year. Okay, Gina, you're last, girl. Go for it. 3 things you're most proud of.
Let's see, most proud of Success Club, of course. I mean, sometimes it gets a little scary, but I always seem to somehow pull it off. I've reached, I think, so many people, more people than I really thought I would, which I'm very, very proud of that. And even though it's slow, just adding more and more people to my downline and just actually helping people get healthier is what I'm most proud of, because I've actually seen some results from people and they've kind of come out of a place that was kind of dark for them. So I'm really proud of that I've really seen some progress in people's health.
That's awesome. Get those success stories from those people and feature them somehow. On Facebook. That'll help you. That's honestly, and any coach will tell you this, but featuring people's success stories, and you don't even have to feature pictures if they don't want you to feature pictures. But just having somebody's success story or having a quote from them, like you said, how, it kind of like helped them come out of a dark place, like that's huge. And that's going to give you more return as far as like a call to action for people to join you than anything is like a testimonial like that. So that's awesome. I love that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So we have everybody on the phone now. Lindsay, Aaron, and Roxanne will be listening to the recording. Okay, awesome. I love hearing that. So one more time, I want to go through everybody and just hear about, of course, goals that you have for next year, but like, I want to know where you're going in 2015. Like, what does 2015 look like for you and your business? Go for it. Kara, you're up.
2015.
Yes.
Definitely diamond and beyond. Just getting more consistent with Success Club. Consistently building relationships and doing what needs to be done to kind of get that following, reach more people, and have more systems in place to not only help the people that I'm supporting as far as their fitness and health, but also my coaches, stay consistent with giving them what they need to be successful. So just really growing my team and growing my presence, for what I do have to offer.
Awesome. Okay, I think we lost Rachel temporarily. So Jenny, go for it.
2015, I'm going to be diamond. I'm going to continue to hit Success Club. And by January, I will have my own coach training up and running for my team. And I have run, two of my own team calls, but I'm going to, instead of doing them bi-weekly, I'll start doing them weekly. And I'm just rocking and rolling. That's what's going to happen in 2015. I'm excited.
Cool. Okay, Rachel, go for it. You're back.
Yeah, sorry. Our internet, we're cursed wherever we live. It's never good. I really, really want to work on a website and a blog this next year. And just trying to look more professional, for my business, to be more professional. So I really want to work on my website and my blog. I really want to start streamlining some things, so it's not taking up so much of my time. Just being more efficient and starting to develop my team and think about providing things for my coaches like you have for us. So coming up with documents and stuff that I have for them and trainings, and then a scary one is of course to have calls. But yeah, and let's see. As far as my food, that's a big part of me. I'm going to go through I think next year I'm going to go through the entire CIA textbook, which is the Culinary Institute of America, and just kind of self-teach myself and improve some of my skills and kind of make my Instagram a little bit better. And then also we'll be moving to Washington and actually live somewhere for a while. So I'd like to get plugged in and start having some live things and maybe a fit club or something, because I'll actually live somewhere longer than 6 months.
Right.
But yeah, I have a lot of plans. I have a really big list.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Christy, go for it.
Okay, well, 2015, I'm hoping to be 1-star diamond by Summit and 2-star diamond by the end of the year. I need to be helping more people. I have a lot of people that say that I inspire them with my posts and things like that, but I feel like nothing's really happening. So I definitely need to figure out a new way, a new strategy. I think my stuff's getting a little bit stale, so I need to figure that out. I need to get more consistent with my income increasing. It's still sort of, 1 week is one number and the next week is way less and the next week's way more. So I really need to get consistent with what that is every single week. And then obviously that needs to be increasing as the year goes on. I need to get better with weekly team calls as well. I have been trying to contact each of my coaches individually and have individual calls with them, and it's just not working. My schedule is just crazy, and then they don't call me if I don't call them. So we definitely need to get better on weekly, maybe if I can get them all on the phone at one time, that'll be better right now. And then, I got certified to teach PIO earlier this year. I should have said that was one of the things I was proud of, but I haven't done anything with it. And so I've got to get to where I'm teaching classes starting in January. So that's a huge comfort zone thing for me. And I need to go to one of Kara's classes so that I can see that she got over the big comfort zone issue, so that I can too. Because that's definitely, I don't want to just have that just to say that I have it. I need to actually go and use it. And I think that'll be a great way to meet more people.
Awesome. Okay, Gina, you're last. Go for it.
For 2015, I'm looking at 2-star diamond and a stable 2-star diamond, and totally building my downline and just getting more coaches, definitely reaching more people, being more consistent with my posts, because I do really good for a while and then I just get so busy with everything I'm doing, and then I just kind of fall off a little bit, and then I do really good again. So I just need to be more organized in general with everything, I think, and just learn how to delegate myself with my own time. I just seems like I'm doing everything, a little bit of everything, and then I just get totally overwhelmed. So I need to get over the being overwhelmed, and just like hit everything, just face on and just go full force, and just pretty much being consistent with everything. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed my posts. Sometimes I'm really good, and then sometimes I'm really bad. And I think sometimes I just because I have 3 challenge groups going on right now, and I think I just kind of I don't know how to manage my time better. I just get stuck with that.
Cool.
So anyway, that's where I'm at.
Okay, I love this. Yay, great job. Y'all were exactly what I wanted, which is specific. It's one thing to set goals, but like to specifically know what you need to work on is huge. So I'm so glad to hear all of that. I just want to say, like, before 2014, like, I claimed 2014 as my year. Y'all have heard me say that before. And for sure, I set goals within that. But like, what I mean by claim is like owning this business and creating myself and this team to be something that's looked at as serious, and as significant. So I just definitely set those goals, but the ones that I want you to focus on are the ones that involve improving yourself. Because if you're just working on those things like improving yourself, like each of y'all listed something that has to do with you as a coach and as a person, like everything else within, Success Club, rank, like all that stuff, it's just going to happen because you're working on you. Okay. So that's awesome. Very good. Okay. I want to just say this is our last Zoom for the year. We're going to have another one in January, probably early January, just because we're going to start our own Super Saturdays. I think, Kara, Super Saturday is the weekend of the 10th, 11th. We're going to have them on Sundays. My success partner, Dylan, and I'm not even going to waste time talking about that right now. But anyways, I'm just going to tell you the next Zoom is going to be early January, so look out for that. But I want you to go out with a bang this year, and of course, just keep focusing on your goals for 2015. But some quick announcements, and then I want to share some stuff with you from this weekend. I'm starting a new type of group. People talk about like free challenge groups all the time, like, a free 5-day clean eating or like a free whatever. And I run a couple free challenge groups. So like lately I'm like, that's not what I need. And like, I think that's a great thing for some coaches or for new coaches, to maybe run a free group to expand their reach. But that's not what I needed to do personally for my business right now. I was like, I need to have something free to offer all of these freaking moms that I see on Facebook every day crying about leaving their children. Like, I can't tell you, every morning when I look at Facebook, like I see at least 3 posts from people saying, I just dropped my baby off at daycare. I'm so sad. And I'm like, okay, we have the sneak peek. But you know what? Not everybody knows what we do. Okay, so hence the sneak peek. But not everybody wants to be in health and fitness. Not everybody wants to know about what we do. So I created this thing, and I just made it up this morning. I didn't make the videos, but basically just kind of like a mentorship for women who have the dream. And I say women, it could be anybody, but women who have the dream of like working from home, like whether you have kids or not. I mean, when I look back on my story, that's what I wanted. I mean, whether I had kids or not, honestly, was to work from home. So if you are like kind of wheels are turning right now, thinking like maybe she's onto something, I don't know if I'm onto something or not. It might be a big flop. But I'm holding this group. I'm going to open it on Sunday. And it's a 5-day thing. And honestly, within the first 24 hours, they have to email me with like what their dream work from home situation looks like and what their current situation is. So if I don't hear from them within 24 hours, they're going to get kicked out, because I only want people in there who are like serious about making this happen in their lives. Yes, it's to hopefully get some coaches out of it, but honestly, it's just a way to expand my reach. So if you're like ever have thought about something like this before, let me know later. You don't have to let me know right now that you want in, just to kind of be like some eyes. I posted this on the Team Esteem page, and I think people were like confused about it because people commented like, oh, that's awesome, but nobody said that they wanted in to see what it's all about. So I'm not going to like put it out there on our Team Esteem page again. If you have coaches that want in, that's fine. Just tell me or have them tell me. But I think I might be onto something, because I'm running this next week, and then the week after is going to be the sneak peek. And then the week after is coach training, which brings me to coach training. I'm not running a diamond training in December. We're only going to have coach training. And what I've kind of been stalking our training programs, and obviously we have some of us in the test group right now for the Emerald to Diamond training. But here's my thinking. We have a lot of coaches. I personally have a lot of new coaches who have gone through coach training, or they're going through it right now, and who aren't grasping it. And I think, I don't know what it is. I think part of it is having both a Facebook group and the email system, but I'm not ready to revise that yet. So what I'm putting out there is like a buckle down coach training group. It's the same thing that it's been since we switched over to the email system. For December. So it opens December 1st, just like every month. Coach training is going to open December 1st, but like I am going to stay on these people, kind of like we used to with the Facebook group. Whoever is in coach training, I'm going to stay on them as far as like, look, at the end of these 30 days, you should be a freaking Emerald coach. Okay. So I'm going to kind of work closely with them. So in other words, talk to your team. I'm going to talk to my new coaches who aren't Emerald yet and tell them, look, it's not that it's a repeat of the material, it's an application of the material. You've already heard the material. It's the same thing if you've already been through it before, but I need you to apply it because you're not applying it. It's kind of one of those things. Are y'all following me? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're doing in December. There's no diamond training whatsoever in December. We're going to finish the Emerald to Diamond training, I think in early December. I can't remember. And then it's going to kind of go quiet. This weekend, we heard from a lot of coaches and kind of what they do with diamond training, and I've been talking to a lot of people. And I think what I'm going to do, hang on, is offer a diamond training quarterly. I'm not going to run it every month because I don't think we need it every month, because I'm going to require that people obviously still be Emerald to go into diamond training. So starting in January, we'll have probably a revived diamond training. It's probably going to be longer than 30 days. And then we'll run another one again in April, and then I'll kind of like assess from there how it's going. But I feel like diamond training isn't taken seriously right now. And I think that it kind of needs to be held as like one of those things that you want to aspire to get into for people to take it seriously. So real quickly, what are your thoughts on that? I'm dying.
I think it's a good idea because it takes a lot more work to get to Diamond as far as like your upline giving you the tools that you need.
Yeah.
As far as like being there, available to communicate with you. So it just requires more of the upline's time to get that person to Diamond, and that's the kind of relationship we probably want to foster anyways. Is that, especially getting to Diamond, because how can we expect our coaches to know what to do to get to Diamond if we're not really, it's not just about like that kind of figuring out what to do. We want to be their sounding board and kind of give them advice.
Totally.
As far as how to help their other coaches so that they can get to Diamond, and then eventually they'll be able to do the same thing for their coaches that are trying to get to Diamond.
Cool. Good. Okay. Anybody else have any thoughts? Yes.
I think it's sorry, I was just gonna say I think it's a great idea. I definitely feel like my team has, several people on my team have signed up for coach training a couple of times, and they just don't seem to ever get through it all the way. And so doing some more walking them through, even people who are Emerald on my team, I feel like they just haven't really taken the training seriously, but then they're frustrated because they don't know what to do. And so I think that would be great.
Okay, cool. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a video. It'll be short, and I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it on the Team Esteem page. Sorry. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be pinned on the Team Esteem page. Okay. So, and we'll assess if this doesn't work. If the quarterly isn't enough, then maybe we'll do every other month or something. But I kind of want to play around with it the first quarter of 2015 and see what happens. Okay, real quick, because I think we have like 10 minutes, and I really just want to keep this on one Zoom because I know we got all different time zones going on right now. So I just want to share kind of some higher level information with y'all that was from this weekend by one of my favorite coaches, Christina Solons. Write down her name, Christina Solons. Go to the Platinum Presenters page and go to recorded calls, and any recorded call you see by Christina Solons, I need you to listen to it because she's awesome. But encourage your team to be on the call live on Wednesday, because that information from Shalene gave us a lot of great information, but the information from Shalene that both me and Kara were like, yeah, this is awesome, was all of her social media information as far as what to post on Facebook. And every coach, whether you're new or a veteran, is always like, there's days where I'm like, what am I supposed to post right now on Facebook? So it's brilliant to listen to that. But okay. So first of all, I just want to kind of emphasize there's two parts to this business. Okay, we have 10 minutes. Okay, there's two parts to this business. There is the recruiting side, as far as you as a coach working your business. So you as a coach working your business, you're recruiting for challenge groups, you're recruiting customers, and you're recruiting coaches, especially for your team. And then there is the other side of the business where you are building your team. You're doing calls, you're creating coach trainings and all of that jazz. Okay, you're working with your team. So you have your business and then you're working with your team. As a coach and as an Emerald coach, let me back up. As a coach, you have no team yet. So 100% of your time is focused on recruiting, right? You just have your business, that's it, you have no team. As an Emerald coach, about 90% of your time should still be focused on recruiting. for yourself, for your business, okay? And 10% of your time should be focused on helping your team, building your team. The Diamond Coach, this is going to surprise you. About 80% of your time needs to be focused on recruiting for challenge groups, for coaches, for customers, and 20% of your time needs to be focused on your team. And then from there, okay, so like where I'm at right now, it's more like a 70-30 split, okay? But I just want you to keep that in perspective because it's really easy to not do that and to focus 80% on your team and 20% on your own business. But just remember that the only way that you're going to grow and grow your team is to keep focusing mostly on your business, okay? All right, so Christina Solons, what she had to share was great. She kind of started with the motto, friends first, business partners second. So I pray that I make that clear to y'all, but definitely, you know, make that clear to your team as far as like, hey, we're all friends first. Like I am your friend first and your business partner second. And yes, I'm going to push you as hard as I can, but we're friends first. And just know with that said that some people are going to come in as a coach, as a challenger, really just to be your friend. So in other words, they don't have, you know, this drive or desire to really, really work the business, even if they are a coach. Or they don't have this, you know, crazy work ethic like you do in your challenge groups or with your team. Okay, so some people are just going to join your team to be your friend, and that's okay because you need those people too. But then you will have those people who are both. They're both your friend and your business partner. Okay, so there's 3 things we're going to talk about within 6 minutes. 3 things. Number 1 is, you got to write fast, guys. Number 1 is find out what your coaches really want and ask the right questions. Find out what your coaches really want and ask the right questions. What the heck are the right questions? Here they are. Are you ready? Why are you doing this business? Why are you trying to build this business? Okay, so if you have a coach working the business, why are you doing this? Okay, you need obviously their why. Okay. Why? What do you want to earn per week a year from now? So after Summit, I had a lot of one-on-one calls with y'all as far as building your roadmap. You know, what are you earning weekly right now? What do you want to earn weekly 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now? So that's kind of a good marker is the year mark. So ask them, what do you want to earn per week? And we say per week because we get paid weekly, a year from now. How will that money positively affect your life? What would you do with the money? In other words, you're going to pay off some debt. Is it going to allow you to stay home? Are you going to build your dream house? What are you doing with the money? This is my favorite question. You ready? If you don't treat this like a real business, what is your plan B? If you don't treat this like a real business, what is your plan B? You better have one.
She's putting away her laundry like that.
Next question. If you could design your life 5 years from now,
Done in 5 minutes.
what would your life look like? What would you do with your time? So 5 years from now, if you could design your life, what would it look like? The next question, do you truly believe in this? And the last question, who have you shared your dream with? Who have you shared where you're going with? Okay, so making sure that you know the answers to these questions for yourself and for your coaches. Some deep stuff. But if you have a coach who is really working the business, they should have answers to these questions, okay? Second thing that you're going to do with your coaches is connect them to the business model. Now, stay with me on this. There is, and of course I'm a nerd, so I looked at it like Christina did, right before I even became a coach. But there is a form that you can find somewhere in your Coach Online office. I don't have time to look at it right now, but and it is basically an average of what each coach rank makes annually. You ready? So as an Emerald coach, you should be expecting to make about $60 a week on average, which is about $3,000 a year. Okay, that's a hobby. Okay, that's what we're equating to a hobby. As a diamond coach, and this is key because so many people think that as soon as you hit diamond, you're going to be a millionaire, right? As a diamond coach, you should be averaging about $300 a week or about $15,000 a year. So it's basically like a part-time job. As a star diamond and beyond, where you should kind of level off at the beginning, is about $1,000 to $2,000 a week, $50,000 to $100,000 a year. That's full time. Okay, and that kind of stuff depends on your legs and stuff like that. But for people who are serious about the business, make sure that they kind of know this. Again, after we came back from Summit, I kind of did a roadmap call with some of you, and it was like talking about your weak leg and how to increase that and how to build residual income. So instead of going through all of that information with a new coach who's like, well, how much money can I expect to make out of this? You can share the business model with them, okay? And the last one, with 2 minutes left, is teach them how to make their dream happen with system duplication. Okay, so teach them how to make it happen with system duplication. So obviously you're going to tell them that they're focusing on recruiting. You're going to teach them how to invite, and you're going to encourage events. Okay, you're going to be there for three-way calls, for challenge groups, for the sneak peek, for trainings, and help them get to a $500 a week milestone. That is a milestone in your business. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this because we're about to sign off. Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can live the rest of your life like most people can't. Okay? This is recorded, so if you need to come back and take notes, you know how to fast forward and get to the good stuff. Thank y'all so much for being on this Zoom. I'm going to be in touch with y'all by email soon about, kind of some more stuff that's to come. I love y'all. Thank you for being
Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good
Bye.
night.